Hi friends, this is Pastor Lucas Pin and this is our snack for the journey. And this week we are in the prophet Hosea. Prophet Hosea is the prophet right after Daniel. And the prophet Hosea, we saw that he prophesied to the northern kingdom. So remember that the kingdom was split after Solomon. So the south kingdom, Judah and Jerusalem was the capital. The northern kingdom with the 10 tribes was Israel, called Israel, and the capital was Samaria. And Israel, they since the beginning, they turn against God, turn their back against God, and decide to do whatever they want to do, to have other gods and bring other religions and all that kind of thing. It was a mess. There was not one good king in that kingdom, and it's a very interesting. And then God sent Hosea to prophesy against them, and God uses Hosea's personal life, his family life, his marriage, to illustrate what was going on, because he asked Hosea to marry an adulterous wife. So the idea of a relationship, God with adulterous wife, so the wife is not faithful to the husband, the wife goes after other gods and other religions, other teachings, other doctrines, all that kind of stuff. And Hosea becomes the illustration, for his own sermon, which is a very, very interesting topic. And today I'm going to share with you a very important verse that gives us the what is going on, tells us the foundation of the whole thing. There is the charge against Israel. It's chapter 1, verse 1. Look what Hosea said. Hear the word of the Lord, you Israelites, because the Lord has a charge to bring against you who live in the land. There is no faithfulness, no love, no acknowledgement of God in the land. What a sad picture. What a sad description of a people of God. Don't get me wrong, these people here, their parents and grandparents, they were the ones that had all the traditions of Abraham and Moses, David, all. They're not talking, Hosea is not talking about a people that never heard Jesus, or they don't know the Torah or the scriptures. No, he's talking to people that have all those traditions, their religion, the stories, the whole thing. They know. But even though they know all those stories, they decided to seek other gods. And God said, this is the charge. And this is what I find here. You who live in the land, that is the charge. There is no faithfulness, no love, no acknowledgement of God in the land. And this is those three things that we need to be very careful in our personal life with the Lord. To be faithful to the Lord. That is one of the main topics here in Hosea, because of the family. The illustration that he used about the wife being adulterous is faithfulness. We made a commitment with the Lord. You have a commitment with the Lord. You were baptized. You become a member of the church. You accept Christ. You were received in the life of a church. You have to be faithful. And when God looked at them and said, there is no faithfulness there. So no matter where you are, you have to evaluate your life, your faithfulness toward God and to God. You're married to Him. You should follow Him. Faithfulness to the Lord. Love. You have to love Him. Love Him. Not just being faithful. Oh, I'll stay. But this is the way I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay like this. I'm going to complain. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to do it right and all that kind of thing. Love. Love to God. Love to God. It's not just being faithful. but to love. And then Hosea said, God said to them, hey, there's one more thing that I cannot find in the land. Acknowledgement. People that know God. Know God. How is your Bible study? How is your prayer time? How are you edifying your soul, your mind, your heart during these days? You read the scriptures, we study scriptures, we memorize the scriptures. How are we doing that? Do you know God? Who He is, what He does, what He did, what He's going to do? Do you know who He is? Knowledge of God. So those three things, God said, I cannot find those things here in the land. Faithfulness, love, and knowledge of God. And those things He should find in our personal life with Him, in our walk with Him. And this is what I'm trying to do, this to help you in your journey. And this is your snack for the journey. God bless you.